right, guys. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We got another Title Tuesday for you guys. Hope you are as ready as I am. It's every week now. Regular thing. And I see top seed there. We got Hikaru Nakamura. Fresh off his, I want to say, draw. Pretty sure he drew his game against Magnus, so he's going to be feeling good. Tough position, but I think I saw you held it right there at the end of the tournament. So Hikaru straight from a tournament into Title Tuesday. We're a little bit later today, but we got the same event as usual every week. 10 rounds of 3+1 Blitz chess. So we're about to get into things here. Hey, Chesswind. Are you the only mod here, Chesswind? The weight is all on your shoulders to keep order. How does it feel? Hey, Microsoft Chess Doomsday. Pentrick, what's up? Big Darium, hey. The Waff Wizard, what's going on? We got 10 rounds of chess today, and you guys are probably going to be used to the format by now, but I'll always reiterate. We have breaks after rounds 4 and 7. So we're going to be taking some, 5-minute breaks after those rounds, but tournament starts in about 3 minutes here. I see, if we look down the list, who's playing? We got Hikaru up top, as I mentioned. Names that stand out: Anish Giri. Bortnik is such a strong player in general, but especially in these Title Tuesdays, he excels. I see Eric there up high, 2960. We got Hansen streaming over on the Chess Pro channel. Lekwang Liem is there as well. I think that's Korobov there. Korobov, and I mean, a lot of familiar names. Yapi too is Jordan. Sebastian is Grandmaster Lenier Dominguez. Kovalev had nearly a perfect score in the last Title Tuesday, so watch out for him as well. And as you can see, the list just goes on. We're at like number 40 in the tournament, and it's the rating is 2873. So you can see it's going to be a pretty strong one. But anyway, it's a very strong event. Oh, Faruja just joined, guys. Last minute entry. Faruja just joined. Uh-oh. Hikaru and Faruja both in the event now. Let's get it. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Faruja just made it that much more exciting. So guys, a minute and a half. We are May 19th right now. But like I said, there's no more May Title Tuesday, April Title Tuesday, June Title, none of that. Now it's just every single week. We got $1,600 in prizes every week as well. So just a very, very regular thing now. Something to look forward to. Put on your calendars. The show always takes place. First place walks away with $750. We got 400 for second. Third place gets 150. We still got the regular prizes. Best stream, best female. So we got the usual goodies up for grabs for these guys. But yeah, we're about to get started here. Hope you guys are ready. I got my booster juice. That's what I got. I don't know what you guys go for the accompanying drink or refreshments, snacks, but my booster juice here is gonna tide me over for the duration. All right, 20 seconds. I see Salem has also just joined the event. Arabic Falcon, super strong player. Wonderful time. You guys recognize, of course, Nihal Sarin from India. Yep, this is going to be exciting with Big Fish. I think that's Fedoseev. All right, guys, welcome to Title Tuesday, May 19th. 10 rounds of Blitz chess. Let's get into it with the guy himself, Hikaru Nakamura. He's got the black pieces here. Let's flip that board. Look from his perspective here. All right, we also got a few other games I'm going to try to keep an eye on, like Faruja. And let's look Giri as well. So we got some games to look at, but let's take a look. Hikaru here. Maybe his opponent trying to play the same opening as Magnus or something. Somehow, I think it was some bishop f4 game that Magnus just played against Hikaru. And knight e4 played. This is some theory. I think rook c1, c6. Yeah. Both of these guys still very much playing some theory. Well, knight e5, I assume. Okay, I would have said knight e5. Threatening knight g6, but there we go. We'll look from Hikaru's perspective. Like I said, queen takes b4. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Excuse me? Does anyone... yeah, is anyone in the chat... Can you guys explain b4 to me? To me, that is a pawn. That is very much a pawn. Wow. Okay. Well, Hikaru already off to a great start here, just based on that. What about Firouzja? What's going on here? Just played h6. Okay, this knight's coming into c4, rook c8, of course, as well. Yep, Firouzja's building up some pressure here. There's going to be some knight c4, knight takes b2 stuff to look at. He goes knight h5, looking to get into f4, trade some pieces. You can play bishop g3 here, but let's say queen takes there also makes some sense. The thing is, both of these knights are coming into f4 and c4. So he's actually going to give the bishop because of that. He didn't want to deal with the knights there. If rook b1, remember, there's knight takes a3. So I think white's already, he's got to play bishop d3, and he does. And he does. Got to play bishop d3 there. Is Ali Reza playing? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We got him right here in front of you. Clean shaven, yes. I would like to say that I shaved for the show. But I didn't. It just felt it was time, you know? It's one of those decisions, game time decisions. You feel like, you know what? I can't let the quarantine show. I know it might be affecting me in reality, but I can't let it show, you know? I can't let quarantine win. So I had to give up the disheveled look for a more professional outing here. So a nice position for Firouzja's uptime. Hikaru in his game is still up that pawn from earlier, so he is doing well. And over here we got Giri. And what is going on with Mr. Giri? How did we get here? This looks like a London setup. Giri's up a pawn temporarily. It's this pawn on d4, and just looks like he's picking up some material here. Oh, sorry, not rook d8, of course. You got to defend your knight, but as long as, yeah, you move somewhere that defends the knight, should be picking up material. So Giri looks like he's going to coast to a victory as well. Nothing is guaranteed, though. That's why I'm trying to pay attention to these games. Let's check out, man, Sib Elephant. This is Artemiev, super strong player. If you guys have not been watching some of the tournaments recently, Artemiev, I believe he was playing in the Nations Cup, but such a talented player in all time controls, really. But this is an interesting position. He's got, what, 2 pawns? 2 pawns for 2 pieces. Interesting. 2 pawns and a rook for 2 pieces, rather. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Show the Ivanchuk game. What's Ivanchuk's username? I didn't know he was playing. How's Hikaru doing? Ooh, Hikaru still has some converting to do, although h5 looks actually very simple. Yeah. Right as I say that, h5, too easy. Yeah, this is over. This is going to be over. Win there. And meanwhile, Firouzja, it looks like he's winning as well. He probably just executed some tactic there. Yeah. c3. Nice. And c2. Sweet. So he won some material. Should be an easy conversion for Firouzja here. Meanwhile, Giri's up material as well. So everyone's kind of coasting here to victory. Giri just won his first round game. Does anyone know Ivanchuk's handle? I see it on the title, but I do not see it in the tournament. Who's Ivanchuk? Which one is he? Maybe we need to offer prizes to who finds Ivanchuk's username. Is he hiding? Is he hiding? This looks like a win. Rook e7. Easy. Or rook g6. Yeah, the rook e7. Hikaru wins his game. A win here as well. Firouzja looks to be putting the finishing touches, rook e2, on his victory as well. Rook back, and this pawn's also loose. Firouzja probably should have taken that, but in the end he wins on time. Remember, it's only plus 1 second. It's only plus 1 second. Take a look at Wonderful Time. How is he doing? Viviania. Wow, he couldn't have picked a more confusing username. Oh. Is this going to be a win as well? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There we go. There we go. Get one for the boys there. And Wonderful Time also appears to be coasting. After winning that pawn, this knight is so misplaced. h5, h6 is going to be checkmate threats here. Hey, Sam. Okay, check again. And basically, white's like winning on the spot as long as, let's say queen e2, he's going to take. He has, oh no, he doesn't have check. Knight f8. And then knight there. I don't know if you can take that because there's some draws. No, I don't like what Wonderful Time just did there. Might work, but man, this looks suspicious. Not the cleanest draw of his life, but wow, he's just gonna run up the board. Can't go there. No, he's got that. Wow. Okay, interesting way to convert. Interesting way to convert, but he got the job done. So we'll try to follow Ivanchuk's game in the next round. This is a win. That is a win. Chess Warrior going down here. WGM Kukus. Interesting username. Dimitri, is he still playing? No, this game is over. This game is over. Who's still going on? This one. Oh, I flipped here and it's immediately over. Immediately over. Blundering a queen there. Oh, this one's done as well. I think we may be coming close to the end of the round here. So who is in the lead? Well, there's 935 players. So there's probably about 400 people, 450 people leading the tournament right now. So just to let you guys know, it's a 450 way tie for first. And the tournament's really heating up here. So glad you guys are here. You came at the peak excitement. We are looking to break the tie between about 400 people here. It'll be very, very exciting. Got Greg Shahadi in there. Oh, wow. Greg is tied for first as well. There you go, guys. We have one of the tournament leaders in the chat right now. And I'm going to do my best to try to find this this username for Ivanchuk for the next round. Okay, check. I mean, this should be a draw, of course, but he's going to try to win. Rook c6. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, great stuff, guys. Nothing like some title Tuesday in the morning. I love it. Rook e7, no, rook e6, okay. Black's got more time, so white's the one here. Very close to pretty much flagging. Oh, I would have got the check in. Is he going to get this in? King there. Oh, there's no check. Oh man, that was scary. Draw? By 50 move rule? By the way, does the 50 move rule auto claim now? That it's a game result by 50 move rule. That's interesting. It almost looked like it was auto claimed there. Because maybe that changed. In the past, I think you had to offer a draw once it got to 50 moves or passed, and then it would claim. But that looked like an auto claim. All right, Hikaru with the white pieces. Hey, Zephyr. Oh, some gifted subs to the Chess.com Twitch channel. Zen attitude. Super nice of you, man. So, we got Hikaru's game. Let's hunt for Ivanchuk. Don't let me miss his username, guys. You guys are watching the screen too, right? It's like some sort of... Oh, don't tell me. Is he like rated like 1400 or something? Because he hasn't played? Am I missing it? Let me know. Still don't see it. Where is this dude? Ivanchuk, where are you at, man? Okay, I don't see him. I don't see him, guys. Did he lose his first game? Okay, guys, how am I getting a Greg Shahadi's game before Vasily Ivanchuk? Wait, he's playing Vasily Ivanchuk. I found him. Okay. I knew there was no way I could get to Greg's game before I got to Ivanchuk's. There was no way. There was no way. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. We found him, guys. Mystery solved. We got him. Bounty complete. Uh-oh. Greg is going to be inside a textbook here, I feel like. Does Ivanchuk have some sacrifices that work? Queen e7, bishop c5. Might just put Greg in a coffin here. Oof. Queen there. There. Queen a5. Oh, guys, I really have a feeling. You know what I'm thinking? Something like this. Queen a4. And Greg takes it. Knight there. And Greg is in a coffin. Oof. Oh, guys, I can feel it. I'm in the zen. Me and Ivanchuk. Oh, he played Queen e7, but this makes it easier. Bishop c5, right? Some sort of... Oh, there's some bad stuff's gonna happen here. No, there's all sorts of stuff, guys. Oh, it could be just absolutely filthy here for Greg. It could be really nasty. It could be really nasty. Sorry, but what's wrong with this? I mean, yeah, there's a few things. There's a few things. I just really think that Shahadi should not be surviving a position like this. What happened? Like, when was the opening here? I want to know how to get chess like this. Oof. So he goes here, and if here, okay, he's just going playing some natural stuff, but man, knight d7, knight d5 hurts as well. Eric already won. Yes, we heard some clapping. Oof. No, knight d5 has to hurt. Queen d6 or queen d8. Where's the KO, by the way? Do you see it, guys? I have to admit I don't see it. I much preferred bishop c5 in that last position. I thought that was completely over. Okay, where is it? Hey, Ivanchuk, where's the KO, buddy? You just gonna play knight back or something? There's no way. You have to go forward, right? I'm glad we found this game, guys. This is a good one. This is exciting. This is a tactical game. Knight f7 and castle? Yeah, but after king g8, I'm just not seeing the breakthrough. Okay, queen c4. We see what he's up to. Takes, knight c7, king up, and then what though? Right? And then what? Queen b4? But I mean, this king is running. Yeah, I agree, Greg. Call him out. Call him out. He's got nothing. Is he gonna castle? Oh no, he's gonna castle. Oh no. Big Vasil is gonna castle here. Or bishop c5, sorry. And then castle. And then queen f7. And then where's the mate? This guy's still surviving. There's knight e6 there. I mean, there's a lot of ways that it should be over. But remember, if you do bishop c5, bishop takes is always check. So he's doing what the GMs do. Put him in a box first. Oh, and Greg blunders mate in one. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But guys, I was showing some nice checkmates on the board earlier. I wish they would have happened. Okay, what's the position here? Pawn's going to a5, but it's actually even material. This is a close game as well. Hikaru with the white pieces. Sorry about that, Greg. Greg, that was 100% unintentional, by the way. I was literally scrolling down the list trying to find Ivanchuk's game, and I said, there's no way, and I saw your game, and I said, oh, there's no way that I find Greg's game before Ivanchuk's on the list. How did that happen? And then I saw you were playing him. So it was completely unintentional. I was looking for Ivanchuk's game. I didn't mean to show that graphic imagery. Queen f5. Knight on d4 looks great. I mean, I think black has a good position here. The main thing is the time. Rook f1 he's going to do. And there could be... Oh, there's definitely some tricks here. Rook f7, king back. Bishop f6. Okay, but there's no threat. Can she go down here? What? What? Bishop takes f6? Did this guy just install the game? Okay, well, that's a win for Hikaru, that's for sure. We got some games finished here. Firouzja. Oh, this game's done as well. Firouzja won. How about Giri? Oh. Is this a win? No, this is just a draw. Dead draw. This is a draw. This is a draw. No, Giri can't play this on, can he? Wait. No, this is definitely just a draw. Yeah, a4, king b6, but the guy just shuffles like this. Nothing you can do here as Giri, unfortunately. Yeah. Yep. It's a draw in round 2 for Anish. 924 players here in this event. And my games are not really updating, so I don't actually know which ones are finished here. So I'm just going to keep clicking randomly. Hey, Chess Bay. Look at that. 30 months? 30 months. Oh my goodness, what a blunder. Oh man, what a huge blunder. Jeez. Nihal, is he still playing? He wishes this was a win. Unfortunately, this is just a draw. Who else is here? Let's oh, I was gonna say, let's see. Jose Herrera's game. Looks like he won though. It's good for him. Oh, this guy has an interesting name. Eskedit is playing against Seaman. Let's watch this one. As promised, guys, I always bring you the #1 action. Let's see who wins here. F5. Looks like a bit of a strange move, but G5. Hey, Vila. Oh, is he just going to flag? Oh my goodness. 1.1. Yeah, no, that was actually a great job by white. This might even just be a winning endgame. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm very close to saying that this is a winning endgame. I think it is. Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Voice check plat. Oh, these games are all done. Okay. Gotham Chess. Man, every game I click on is done. There's like something's like not updating for me. Or maybe I go to the game and it ends. That's probably what's happening. Oh. Oh. Nice tactic there. And that is a tactic, very much so. Earning a draw from what should be a loss. Round 3. Round 3. Let's try to look at some of these top players we haven't checked yet. Bortnik. All right, let's see here. Okay, maybe c6. No, that's knight e4 line. Okay. And I think, honestly, if knight h4, it's like something like knight c3 and bishop back to c8, something like that. There you go. Rook b1, I think he's going to go for c6. Here he might go for c5, but... Okay, knight c6, knight a5 also makes a lot of sense. Wouldn't be surprised to see this. Some sort of c5, knight c6, or he may be worried about just how quickly he's getting attacked here, though. Got to get something going here with the black pieces. I don't know if it's going to be c5 or knight c6, but I would probably choose one of them. The other way, although I should point out, is to bring the knight like that. But somehow that doesn't feel... I mean, because white's playing e4, e5. I don't feel like I want a knight there. I'm not too scared of the move f5. Maybe I should be, but somehow it seems tolerable. It seems tolerable. So Ivanchuk's 2,800. Speaking of Jose Herrera, actually, looks like that's who Eric ended up playing. So that's one of the matchups here. Who else is there at the top of the table here? Having a look. Sebastian, Grandmaster Lenier Dominguez, and, well, this position, looks like an e4, e5 one, but looks fantastic. How did he end up getting this, guys? What a great position here. Show Artemiev some love. I already was on actually 2 of Artemiev's games, so I've definitely been checking out Artemiev. So takes. Now, does he go for this, or does he take this once? Bishop takes e4 is a resourceful move, but I'm wondering if it's correct, because this diagonal does look very scary. Something like knight takes, moving the bishop, and then if the knight moves, we go knight c6, and you know what I mean? That looks pretty strong. Takes knight c6 even alone looks extremely strong. So I'm not sure if this move is gonna work out here, guys. I think white has a significant advantage here. Rook d7, simply the only move. Yeah, he's got no choice. He has to play rook d7, and then white moves his bishop somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, maybe black survives, but it looks sketchy. It looks sketchy for sure. Meanwhile, back in this game, he ended up going c6, queen a5, and white is just, you know, pedal to the metal attacking here with f4, f5, e4 as well. Gonna maybe slide the rook over. Maybe in this position, black should just go bishop d7 and bring a rook over. I don't know. I don't see a particular threat, actually. I do not see a threat here. And how about Firouzja? Man, these guys liquidated quickly. Who made the last move? Rook takes b1. I see. So Firouzja is up a pawn, and he's looking to make some threat. If he can bring his king to e5, by the way, this game is over. That king gets to e5. Yeah, that's what Firouzja wants. So White's going to get the king to e3, but king on e5 is way too strong, I think. Okay, and he even blunders. Pawn, king e6, or hang on. Wait a minute. This requires some thought. Oops. King e6, he's going to give this up, and here, and rook takes c4. Tricky Firouzja, and if king there, d5, and you can't take it because of the trade. Very tricky Firouzja. Oh, d5 can't be played. My bad. Not against this. King d4 is a strong move then. King d4 is a strong move. I think he wants to just do rook e5, rook e2. White's playing well, though, by the way. Those were some nice moves. Those were some nice moves I didn't catch. Yeah, so White won in that Dominguez game we were looking at. So that was quick. That was quick. Firouzja wants to bring the king this way. And as soon as the rook activates, I don't think it's going to work out. So rook f8, probably the only try. g4, and he's going to give this pawn to get that pawn. That should work out for Firouzja. Also, even this move I think was decent there for black, but no need to move the protected pass pawn if you don't have to. You got this, should be enough to win. Trying to put his rook there. Well, of course he's also trying to maybe take that pawn, but so I think he's going to go here, takes here, there, rook h2, and the threat is f2. And it's hard to stop. King e2, I can just queen, and then I have rook h1 at the end. So something like this. King e3. Oh, okay. So White didn't put the rook there. He decided to just go after the pawn, and I think he's just going to lose even easier now because the two connected pawns just run. Yeah, so let's call that a win. Over here, things are heating up. Seconds apiece, Bortnik and Zuber, International Masters Zuber. But this looks really good for White. I mean, just check that bishop on h8. It's a non-participant. The trouble is breaking through here. The trouble is breaking through the position. And if black wins that pawn on e5, by the way, it is big trouble. White's playing so well, though. White is playing so well. Bishop g5 as well. Check and check. Yeah. King f5. But unfortunately, I think White has the speed required here. You can try to get the king in there. It is +1. Queen d5 should be the end of the game. Oh, he's going to try this. King a1. Oh. He's going to try king a1 again. He tried. He tried. I respect it. That was a very good try. If White had taken that pawn, it would have worked. White had taken that pawn, it would have worked. All right, how about Hikaru? Is Hikaru still playing? No. He already won his game. He already won his game. Ivanchuk is entitled Tuesday. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is the game we were just on. I'm just trying to find some games still in play here. One's still going. Looks like it's about to end. So we'll probably take a look at the standings more so after round 4. Yeah, that's going to be over there. So Korobov goes down. Look at that. Yeah, just taking all the pawns, and he's going to sacrifice the rook at the end. Oh, Andrew Tang is playing. Let's go. Yeah, he's just picking up that. Yeah, they don't agree to a draw, but they end up in a draw. This, however, looks like a complete win for black. Yeah, just a queen. There we go. Wow, another upset. There are upsets everywhere in this Title Tuesday. We're in round 3. There's still 900 players in here. Wolfhanessian, does he have a chance here? Should have no chance. Yeah, this is completely drawn as well, but I think he's going to bring that king in and try. The only hope is bishop f4, king g4, threatening h4. Bishop f4 would be a blunder, but apart from that blunder, he doesn't really have anything to hope for here. Yeah. So white should be able to make this draw pretty effortlessly. Hess is 3 out of 3. Damn. Bobby Hess. Yeah, and white knows not to put the bishop on f4. I think he knows by now. Yeah, this is just a draw. But it's a good game to stay on because it may be the last one of the round. It may be the last one of the round. I don't know why my... there we go. I was going to say why my stats aren't refreshing. There we go. All the 3 out of 3s. We got a big pile up at the top. But like I said, I never really take a look at the... I never take a look at the standings until like after round 4, just because there's so many people tied. It's hard to even say anything. And this is the last game. This is the last game. Is he gonna try h4? Oh, white was ready for that one. He can just take that pawn and the bishop back. Yeah, this is going to be a draw, that's for sure. There we go. Okay, so we're going into round 4, guys. After this, we will take a short break, but let's check out these pairings up at the top of the tournament here. We got Eric 3 out of 3 as well. I'll try to tune into that one. Of course, we got Krikor playing against Artemiev. That is a big matchup as well. Trying to find some other ones. How's our buddy Ivanchuk doing? Does anyone know Ivanchuk's score? Oh, he's up at the top here. He's probably 3 out of 3. Yeah, there he is. Ivanchuk 3 out of 3. And guys, he's been playing this opening. He's been playing this opening the entire tournament. D4, C3. And this was his game against Greg. He played Queen B3 next or something. It was like Knight F6, Queen there, Queen D7. I think that was the game. Something like that. Let's see if he gets another. I mean, Ivanchuk's a very fun player to watch. Very fun player to watch. Also, no rival. I'm just wondering who's no rival, because no rival for those OGs in the chat is actually it's actually the username of Grandmaster Nihua on ICC many years ago. Grandmaster no rival. But it looks like this is maybe a different guy. Aha, thanks, Dark Vlader. Yeah, seems like it's someone else. Seems like it's someone else. Okay, he just castles, and I'm surprised that black didn't play h6 there. Instead, he played bishop, and then he takes. Is there going to be a queen check and takes? I think there's a good chance he does that. Although pawn takes, opening up the rook and preventing castling is very appetizing as well. Two good options, in my opinion. So this is a very anti-positional move because it actually kills your structure. This would be the way to take back in a clean manner and maintain the pawn break. So yeah, he does go for that. Knight f6 is going to happen, or then e5. No, you don't want to allow e5 probably. Hello, Draft Hunter. I'm looking like a snack? Wow. Thank you. It's always nice to know that you resemble a bowl of carrots and ranch. Okay, what about Eric? How's Eric doing? What's going on here? Okay. Pawn on a3, I love. That's very good. That pawn there, watch for the endgame. That's going to make a difference. Now, this pawn's also hanging, so it kind of stops knight takes. Bishop takes. Eric is definitely thinking about e5. Pawn there, but queen comes back and trying to take some stuff. Now, there's going to be a lot of compensation. That's a strong bishop there. But it seems like Eric is doing well, because if pawn takes, knight b6, great position. Yeah, this was the compensation I was talking about. You know, I don't know if Eric's going to take that pawn. As for this game, Krikor against Artemiev. We'll just do a quick check of the opening. Okay, so Black's getting his pieces back out. Bishop a5, definitely an idea. Queen takes pawn does not look right, but it's actually probably playable. Yeah, he's not going to do it, though. Too risky. Too risky. We got the morning booster juice, guys. Surviving here. Okay, Eric didn't take that pawn. I think he didn't like the compensation, and it's understandable. It is understandable. Eric's position has gotten a little tougher to play because, like I said, there's always going to be compensation with that bishop. It's so strong here. White might have just recovered pretty nicely. He's going to bring the rook over, and his position starts to look good now. How about Vasily? Okay, this knight is performing double duty, and it just cannot develop for now. Is Black trying to go c6 or c5 and get the rook out like that? It's very strange. Also, there's always bishop here, takes on d8, and then the pawns start hanging. So I think he's still got things covered. Bishop here looks like a reasonable move, but he's actually going for more. He's bringing the knight in. Yeah, I like his position a lot. Why am I not playing? How is that question not self-evident? I'm commentating, guys. I'm here doing the official comment. I would play for sure. If I wasn't commentating, I would definitely be playing. But that's why Eric's playing. So we're splitting. Oh, guys, Queen F3. Hello. How do you stop mate? This is nearly forced mate. Knight there. You have to allow check. King over, and basically Queen D7 looks like it's very close to winning. There is Knight E7, but it's just so close to checkmate. I don't see the exact one. Knight H5, yeah. Just Queen F7 and Knight H5 after Knight C6 is over. We have bishop there. There is Rook G8 after that, so I guess the game still continues, but man, it's so close to just mate. Knight H5, Rook G8. Knight F6. There we go. I knew there's, of course there's a knockout, but yeah, Knight F6 will do it. Nice game. Nice game by Ivanchuk. Also, there's Bishop G7, takes, and Queen E8, which is also leading to mate. So his opponent's going to resign, and that opening for Vasily is working out really well. He's at 29-35, so he's got 4 wins in a row to start off, and I think they just got Vasily hooked up with Chess.com interface, showed him how to use a computer, and hey, you know what? The guy's not so dang bad. H5 played. Here comes G5 as well. Hang on. Watch out. These pawns are storming. Storming the gates. Bishop H5, maybe? I would have gone Bishop H5. Here comes G5. Maybe he's going to try some move like that. Although, if you take, that pawn is sort of waiting to be captured. G5 has to be the move. Hang on. bishop almost trapped. Bishop b7. Okay, there's queen c8. Yeah. Basically, if black can trade the queens off, he's going to be extremely happy. Guys, I have to say, it really felt like Eric probably didn't win that game. What do you guys think? Think he won? He was just really happy. Loud screams of joy. Sounded like a win. Oh, he must have won. He probably won. Sounded like he was just shaking hands with his opponent after that one. You know, a cordial congrats. Knight f5. Black is making serious progress here. Trying to get this check in. But these checks are not lasting forever. Hang on. That's just material. The king hides on h6, by the way. He wants to maybe take that pawn. Yeah, he wants to take that pawn. I think he's... Oh, knight f5. Knight f5 for sure. Uh-oh. Watch out for knight g4. That's a tricky move. e2. E2. Oh, no. This is over. Yeah, this is mate. Or... Yeah, sure. All works. Wow, and Artemiev sneaks out a victory there. Hikaru won his game on time. I don't know what's happening here. He's up a piece. Yeah, okay. He's up a piece. On time and on the board, it looks like, was taken care of. Some 4 out of 4s there. After this, we are going to take a short break. How's Firouzja doing? Looks like he won that game. Yeah, opposite bishops, but way too many pawns. Honestly, it reminds me of his endgame against Magnus from the World Blitz, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for these to update. They still have all these games that are finished. I don't actually know which games are ongoing. I don't know why. There we go. There's the update. Oh, these guys are going to draw. That rook is not placed very well. So, yeah, I think this is just going to be a draw now. You can go here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be a draw as well. Bishop and knight against king. That would certainly be nice. He's probably going to check, but okay, he doesn't. No point. It is a... This game might... Yeah, here we go. We found the one that's going to be the last one. This is going to be the final game for sure. Oh, don't blunder your rook. That's the way to lose. Okay. Not sure why. This is a threat. Rook there. King f1. Yeah, black's making some progress. Winning chances for black here, guys. We got a 5-minute break coming up. Rook check. Oh, there's rook check there. There's rook check. What the hell's going on here? g4 might be an interesting move. Might be a loss, I'm not sure, but I think g4, rook f8, black still plays for the win. Yeah, g4, rook f8, and push the pawn. Probably white draws with g-pawn, I'm not really sure, but you gotta make a move. Okay, he just flagged. Okay. He was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. He says, I'm done. No more moves from me. All right, well, we are taking our 5-minute break, guys. That happens at the end of round 4 and round 7. So as you can see on the screen here, Firouzja, 4 out of 4. Wojtaszek, which is Radzio 1987, also 4 out of 4. I see GM Hess there. Look at our boy. 4 out of 4 for Bobby Hess. Hikaru, also 4 out of 4. So as you can see, guys, I'm scrolling down the list. How many people are on 4 out of 4? Exactly 30. 30 people, guys. We're going to get back into this tournament, but we got a 30-way tie for first place. That's slowly going to get whittled down. This is a 10-round event, 3 plus 1, $1,600 in prizes up for grabs, $750 to the winner. But we're going to take a short break, and we're definitely going to be back with the rest of this tournament. So don't go anywhere, guys. Just a short 5-minute break. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone is still here. We're into round 5. Games just got underway, so let's head in. Firouzja, waiting for him to move, actually. Looks like Firouzja is still getting his refreshments. Where is Firouzja? Come back, dude. You got to make a move. He's giving some odds here. We'll see when he shows up. By the way, as I said, Hess, our boy Robert Hess, 28-12. That's a nice looking rating there. And 4 out of 4 in Title Tuesday. Doing fantastic so far. So this is basically a London system, except usually you might have this with bishop f4 and bishop e7. Instead, he's gone for the bishop on g5, more of a, well, could have started with a Trompowsky. Looks like it's more of a Torre. The Kali system is the exact same thing, but this bishop stays on c1. The Torre is with the bishop out on g5. Okay, Hess takes. I'm not so sure about that decision. I don't know. Rook e1, queen e2. This knight sinks into e5. I'm liking White's position here. Yeah, I'm really liking Artemiev's game right now. All right, who else is playing? Yeah, let's keep an eye on Ivanchuk, guys. Let's keep an eye on Ivanchuk. So yeah, I actually know. Is this Ireland, by the way? Okay, wait. Is that his name, Stephen Dedalus, or is that a username? Because there's not many grandmasters from Ireland. Let's just say that. So even if he didn't have his name public, I think we could probably guess who it was, you know? There's also Bigfit. Guys, anyone play Tetris here? Look at this guy. It's always the question, are these pawns actually strong or not? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But I think Black's position is solid here. To be honest, though, it's opposite bishops. This game doesn't look interesting. Let's check back with Hess. Yeah. I knew this one was going to get exciting. Knight h5 from Hess. Okay, I like his treatment of the position. I think if he just castled and played it slow, I didn't like it. But this, it looks like it's going to be a fun game now. c4, though. Wow, b4 and c4. Hess with the king over there. I think he's running into trouble here. Because remember, something like this, there's always like b5, b6 as well. I don't think this is going to work out. I think Artemiev may get a quick win here. I think Artemiev may get a very quick win here. Bishop b4. Uh-oh. Well, a3, guys, just to mention it, already wins a piece, so... Okay, he's just going to take that and say rook takes c6. He's going to be... Yeah, this is unfortunate for Bobby Hess. This is going to be over pretty quick. Bishop takes and queen takes, and the thing is, it's not even material. He's going to try that for sure. Got to at least get that move in. Threaten bishop takes f3. Difficult though. What are you waiting for, Robert? Got to try rook g8, right? At least try it. Just check. Just double check. Okay, he goes here. But anyways, this game is over. Let's go over to Perugia with the black piece. It looks like he's trying to win that pawn. White's saying, go ahead and take it. I want to take on e4. Maybe Perugia can go rook d2 there and try that position, though. Also, queen d3. Takes e4 is the idea. e4 looks strong. Yeah, and Hess already resigned that game, unfortunately. Didn't work out for him. Perugia has a big decision. Remember, he gave some time odds at the beginning. He wasn't at his board. Okay, and he's still looking to play king h7, f5, e4, some moves like that. Black is definitely slightly better here. No question. Meanwhile, wow, man, Ivanchuk is such a fun player to watch. He always gets some exciting games. This is a crush, though. I mean, even g4, but castles is great as well. But yeah, even g4, just solid. Completely winning with these pawns here. Man, what a crushing position for Ivanchuk here. Bishop there, queen f2, even king g2 around the h pawn. Also, g5, I would say, is a fairly serious move that could happen. 22 seconds for Ivanchuk, though. If there's one thing that people know about, Ivanchuk's career in general is that the time pressure. He's quite a nervous player when it comes to time pressure. Quite a nervous player. I would say he doesn't tend to handle it the best. This knight can go to g8. Also, knight takes queen h6 he wants. But this is solid for black. He's sort of guarding things. I mean, of course, it's completely winning for white, but he's got a fortress. He's got an idea. Firouzja won his game. We also had Fedoseev win his as well. Hess, as I mentioned, did go down. Bishop takes, and he's going to try to get a queen trade. I imagine Vasil is going to decline for the moment. It's tempting to sack your queen with like some rook takes h6 nonsense, but are there any sacrifices here? Queen h2, wow. Knight g8. Oof. And he's going to play rook takes back. And now I think Vasily's going to win. He wants this move, but rook there. And this is a threat. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. 3 seconds, ticking down. His entire queen side is gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I was black, I might get greedy and try that. Yeah, a5. Yeah, and guys, this is sort of what I was mentioning there. Ivanchuk just lost 124 points for that loss, by the way. that's a tilter to the old Elo. I'm glad my rating doesn't fluctuate like that anymore. Is Hikaru still going? Completely winning, though. Completely winning. Yeah, as I mentioned, time pressure is what many people know about Ivanchuk. It's always affected his career. He's just a very, very shaky player under duress, and it's almost you can see the panic setting in as he knows he knows how strong he is, and I think when the time gets low, he knows that affects his ability to not always play the best moves, and he's a perfectionist, so he gets very nervous. And I'm sure that he probably just learned how to use a computer today to join this event. So he's played some really exciting games. Unfortunately, that one got too low in time, did go down. 3+1 is such difficult time control. There's someone with the username Baby Shack. Is that Mamajaro's kid? What's going on here? Baby Shack. That's a very dangerous child, by the way. Can you imagine messing with Baby Shack in the playground? I wouldn't. Well, I simply wouldn't do it. Yeah, definitely not. Rook d5? What the hell's going on here? Baby Shack. What are you doing? Baby Shack. What's going on? Well, Baby Shack really messed that one up. I don't know if Baby Shack's gonna be able to do it. Okay. Got some blocks for the moment. Yeah, white's got some checks, so black has to go all the way down there. Rook there. Oh. Not really making progress, though. At least for the moment. Okay. King has to come in. Probably not there because the rook checks back there. Should go this way. And now you can block with the bishop here. And usually what you do is you check here. So the king has to go back, and then you go rook c6, c7. Yeah, so unfortunately Baby Shack is having some issues here. So you check here. That's the idea. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. I don't even think Baby Shack is going to get the king to the edge of the board. This is not very impressive. Let's get rook here. The check. There we go. Finally, now rook there. That's what we need. Okay. Finally, some progress. Forcing the king back. There we go. There we go. Okay. At least we got the king to the side of the board. That's a start. That's a start. Yeah, and white's probably going to go... What? Baby Shack, after all that, dude walks into checkmate. Baby Shack coming out with the victory. We're only in round 5 right now. By the way, this is a serious matchup. Olga Giria against Vaishali. Looks like it was won by Vaishali. Yeah, this is actually winning position, right? I guess there's rook a6. Yeah, no, should be winning. And as I mentioned, Fedoseev did win his game. We're in the next round, guys. This is a 5-point matchup. Gawain Jones. Last time we did Title Tuesday, I think Gawain sort of snuck in there. He somehow put together like almost a perfect score without me even catching a single one of his games. But he really does fly under the radar. Very impressive. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, Vladimirovich. I didn't realize Andreikin was also in this event. Here he is. Try to get a few games up here. Wojtaszek as well. Looks like he's playing some sort of theory right now. Yeah, this is some theory here. White basically gives up the e-pawn, and in return gets the dark square bishop. You can go here, but queen g3 also makes a lot of sense. Or even just queen back to d2. Is that right, Chess.com? Queen b6, I imagine? Ah, c5, okay. So the idea is that this bishop is really bad, right? That's what white's playing at. He says the bishop's no good. Oh, bishop e2 probably? Interesting. He wants to keep the bishop here. Makes a lot of sense. Wasn't sure if he wanted to allow this, but maybe it doesn't matter. Also, knight e4 and d6 really springs to mind here. Here we go. Is that right, Chess.com? I really didn't know that. So, speaking of the Grand Prix, Gawain has written a book on it. Let's see. He's playing Fallujah right now, so this looks like a good test for the opener. Ragnananda also 5 out of 5. There you go. I expect queen e7, but honestly, Gawain's position looks good. I really like white here. Knight h5. He has to be careful here. Wasn't sure about the e5 move. I thought maybe just castle. No rush. But now takes. Oh, okay, takes there. What happens after this, by the way? Knight there? What's going on here? Oh, queen f3? Yeah, but something feels off here. Because, I mean, he can even take and take there. He even decides to take here. He's going to get that knight into d4. Rooks are coming to f8. I think Fallujah's position is shaping up here. By the way, he's using this rook because I think he wants h5 and bishop h6 in the event that white tries to long castle. I think he's preparing that. That's why he's leaving that rook there, I think. Otherwise, he's like, hey, why wouldn't you use this rook? Well, I think that's the exact reason. There you go. He's now preventing castling this way, and he's preventing castling that way. And I still believe the knight does want to sink in on d4. There it is. There it is. So if c3, some sort of bishop h6 needs to be considered. And there's also checks. Because remember, if you block the check with queen h4, there's knight f3, knight takes d2. You got to consider that as well. I think he wants queen h4 here. But I think Gawain is planning to just do this. No, it doesn't make sense. Firouzja is going to check. Pretty sure. Oh, there's stuff to think about, though. I shouldn't be saying that too quickly. It really does feel like the right move, but yeah, he checks. So here I was thinking knight check, king e2, queen g4 will be tried. Also, sorry, here there's simply queen e4 because sorry, let me check first. Queen e4 because I think this position, by the way, is very good for black. c4 happens, this king has to go to c1. This is like a disaster for Gawain's position, I think. But yeah, don't do what I did and take first because then it's pinned. So yeah, knight check and then take there. But he goes knight there. Something's got to give here. Bishop h6 forces queen d1. And then maybe bishop f4. Planning to take with rook f2 coming. That looks super strong. Firouzja's just going to play that. I think he's going to bust that out immediately. I mean, there's only one move on the board. What? Just trying to like process. The move was played so confidently, and Firouzja sat there for like a good few seconds, as if both of these guys knew something that I didn't know. Like they were calculating something. It's like, hang on, isn't White just sacking his queen for a piece? like what? That really had me very confused for a moment there. I really started to question my own grandmaster title. Because queen takes h6, honestly, it was played with such panache, played so confidently, and it's completely loose. Yeah, okay. Well, that is going to be eventually a loss. Wojtaszek, this game is still tense because black has this pawn, but should be very winning for white. King b4 is nice and safe there, falling into checkmate, or not checkmate, but very close to checkmate. Don't wanna play like me. Sorry guys, I'm just so. Oh, that's a blunder. Oh. After that last game, now my moves are starting to hang things as well. Knight d7 doesn't really have a big threat because the queen was actually guarding mate, but it's just one of those moves when you have 1 second increment. It's tough to react to. E7? Yes. That's over. All right, so we got a bunch of games over. We're in round 6 right now. This is just winning. Just winning. Ooh, this one didn't look good either. Firouzja still on a perfect score. So is Hikaru. So, guys, the perfect scores are really starting to show now. Takes bishop f4. We get another endgame. This might go for a long time. What? What? Guys, I'm gonna stop speaking. Nothing makes sense right now. Nothing makes sense right now. Is this not... Hang on a sec. Are there no chances here? Why doesn't this king go over here? Take it. Take it. There we go. I mean, I was wondering why this wasn't just winning. There we go. Nice job, buddy. Doesn't matter where you move. It's just winning king and pawn endgame. Like that. Definitely does not look like a like that should have been a draw. So I think the correct result happened. Is this a fortress? Definitely not. No, I don't think that one's a fortress. Very close, maybe, but my instinct says no. Still got almost 800 players in this event. And this is the last game of the round. King over. Now it's too easy to check. King over. Okay, it's like forcing him into the corner here a little bit. White offered a draw. I wouldn't have done that. I would wait, play it on till the end. I mean, may as well. There's cash at stake here. And white is the only one with chances to win. Anyways, we're in round 7. We are in round 7. Hikaru is playing Wojtaszek. Hikaru is playing Wojtaszek. This is a big matchup. Firouzja is playing Fedoseev. And then who is... Oh yeah, Art Bragg. Here we go. You guys wanted to see his game. Let's get this one up. He's playing a 28-81. Honestly, feels like a great pairing for him. At 5.5 points, he's still undefeated in this tournament. Just conceded a draw. I think he started 5 out of 5. So really interested to see one of his games here. There are 6 players with 6 points out of 6. Uh-oh, 666. Slightly better for white, no question. This position. Yep, there's that H-pawn. Probably C3. Probably H5, G3, king to G2 like that. Ivanchuk 5 out of 6. Okay, so he had that one game where he slipped up, but otherwise he's been solid, eh? That's good. That's good. What about the other games here? Firouzja. So we got 3 games. Hikaru is playing Wojtaszek, Firouzja against not Alexenko, but Fedoseev. And then Pragnananda, we thought we'd take a look at his games. This is some well-known E4, E5 theory. In this one, Hikaru. What's going on here? Okay, interesting. Oh, maybe he might want to make that a threat, but F5, there's always E4. I kind of like Wojtaszek's position, but this is important that he gets this because there's no C4. You can always take. Yeah, I kind of like Wojtaszek's position here. rook c1 does threaten the move c4. c4, c5 would be... I think it threatens that. Should be winning, yeah. And he does it. Yep. So let's say that Hikaru plays this move. I mean, of course, Hikaru's the last guy that's going to blunder this, but if he goes bishop e6, then, for example, not only c4, c5 looks good, but also bishop e6 might run into bishop g6, and you can't block the checks. So bishop's hanging. So, yeah, I think Wojtaszek has a great position here against Hikaru. As for this, yeah, it looks like we have some theories still being played. Rook e1 happening. Sorry, rook e1. Well, I guess it's probably going to happen because this pawn is lost anyway. Black is trying to break through. I don't think Firouzja is going to react to this, right? Because do we really care so much about that? Probably not. So the queen side is falling apart for Alireza, so I think that he's going to focus his efforts on the other side of the board. But we'll see. We'll see. Meanwhile, Pragnananda said we were going to watch this game. What happened here? Yeah, so basically, it's all about the A pawn and the H pawn. That pawn is getting down to A3. It's very tough to say who's better here for me because I want to say, of course, white is better. But when black gets the king up to c6 like this, very solid. And in the endgame, for example, without rooks on the board, I think only black can win. So now I think it's actually very clear to me that black stands better. He navigated that quite well. King there, maybe knight check and knight there. Looks good. There it is. Yeah, this is probably objectively lost endgame. King there, knight takes. You can take back. Yeah, this isn't going to work out for Pragnananda. King b5 looks like maybe the best move. If you take, there's king c4. Yeah, and he finds it. This guy, Sarasi, is he's playing a great game right now. You're still planning to take these pawns. I think Pragnananda is about to lose. Kind of unfortunate. The guy plays 5 great games, comes up with a draw, 5.5 points, and then I tune in. And then his position is the toughest that we've seen. Knight d2 looks so strong here. It looks winning. Ooh, I want to say winning, but not quite, eh? King takes, knight there. There's rook check and rook b3, which is very important. Very important. Still, I think Pragnananda is in trouble here. What's happening in this game? What the hell is going on? Rook takes a5, and the guy's getting back rank mated. And that's why he brought the rook back, to threaten the rook and the bishop, but this has to be winning for white, of course. Where's the KO? Where's the KO, guys? Wow, what a move. Rook back to e8 at the end. It's crazy. And he goes for it. He's gonna try for some knight g5. Wow, rook takes c5. Rook takes a6, of course, much stronger. Rook a7 intended. And the queen just can't get on this diagonal. It would probably lead to very near checkmate if he could. But Firouzja with 3 seconds. Rook there. Oh, he's coming with queen e4. That's right. He wants rook there and rook there, but 1.1 seconds. Insane. He had to take with the bishop, by the way, because there was rook check. And honestly, I think Fedoseev is playing amazing right now. He's playing really well. Rook f8 looks strong. Yeah, take that, I suppose. Got no choice. Okay, you can go some rook f4. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think Firouzja, the worst is over for Firouzja, right? I don't know where this knight is going. Bishop d3. Oh, he wants bishop g8. Always some tricks from Firouzja. Always some tricks. And then there is knight f6. Yeah, there is knight f6. As I was mentioning there at the tail end of the commentary, I could tell that Fedoseev was playing amazing because I really thought he defended this well. I thought Firouzja just had checkmate or something, you know, like he was just winning. But rook e4, or this rook back to e8 move was fantastic. And then here just queen e8 taking because he has the rook down there. Firouzja, I mean, he tried his hardest. He probably was slightly worse before. Always some tricks with that guy though. Hikaru drew his game, by the way, and Pragnananda did lose that end game that we were looking at. So some tough results. Some tough results. What? Bishop f8. It's literally the worst move on the entire chessboard. Bishop f8. The only thing worse than this would be that, which does the same thing. Oh my goodness, that is a huge blunder. He just blundered a bishop and a queen in 2 moves. An entire bishop and queen. Oh, Goryachkina is in this tournament. Unfortunately, I'm, of course, spectating her when she might lose this game. Rook check. But I didn't realize Goryachkina was here. Of course, she's like the front runner to win the best women's prize. By the way, her opponent's like about to flag. Take the pawn, and then check, and oh, sorry, there's a rook there. Yeah. Oh, maybe a draw. There we go. There we go. Yeah, everyone that I spectate ends up losing. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is also, again, going to be a decisive result. Oh, there we go. I found a bishop and knight for you guys. Hey, someone was asking me that earlier. Here we go. Remember, after this round, we are going to take a very short break, 5 minutes. We have Big Fish. He played a great game against Firouzja. He's on 7 out of 7. Vladimir Onishuk as well, 7 out of 7. Hikaru, 6.5. We got a lot of people chasing. Firouzja has 6 points. But up at the top, it's slowly whittling down. It is slowly whittling down. And there's only 2 players, so that's, I think, a forced pairing for next round. We have that to look forward to. I don't know what's going on here, but this doesn't look like an impressive technique being shown. Oof. Unfortunate. Was not able to convert that. The bishop and knight do not work. Take the pawn. Wow. Okay. So there are your standings. We are going to take a short 5-minute break. Look at that. All right, so Big Fish and Onishuk, pretty sure that is a forced pairing for next round. And as I mentioned, a lot of people chasing. Hikaru still very, very much in the running for first place. There are going to be 3 final rounds, 8, 9, and 10. 3+1 time control. $750 for first place. So we still got 3 more games of chess to decide who walks away with everything. $1,600 in total prizes today. You know, best female, best streamer, stuff like that. A bunch of prizes. So they scroll down the list. Baby Shaq has 6 points as well. That might be like the highest performing. Yeah, that's like the best performance in the event or something. So anyway, lots and lots of chess still to come. We got 3 more rounds. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with the exciting conclusion to this edition of Title Tuesday. Stay where you are. All right, guys. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hopefully I didn't leave you for too long there. An unsupervised chat is a dangerous one. That's why we got some good green sword wielders in there. Keep you guys in check. What's up, Bruja Web? Chess win. But yeah, we're getting into round 8. I think it's just got underway here. As I mentioned, the first place battle, 2 players with perfect scores. Somebody is, well, maybe both of them, but at least one of these guys is going to have their streak ruined. Maybe they draw, but it always feels bad, you know, like a draw, then nobody's happy. But someone wins, someone loses, at least somebody has their perfect win streak alive. Reminds me of a time I played a tournament in Spain, and I was going for the GM title, and I could score a norm in my final game with a win. And my opponent could also score GM norm in the final game with a win. So I was white. Both of us needed a win for a GM norm, and it goes into a rook end game where I have 1 extra pawn. And at that point, I was kind of like looking at him like, listen, bud, you're not going to win. So, but of course, in the end, he showed good technique, drew the game, and neither of us were happy, and it was just an awful result. Nobody was in a good mood. But that's the way she goes sometimes. This was actually a number of years prior to when I actually made the GM title, so that was quite a hit. Quite a hit. I thought I would maybe score 1 there, but in the end, we made it. So things of the past. In any case, let's see who else. So Wojtaszek, 6.5 points. This guy is right up there near the top of the table. You don't see Wojtaszek in a lot of these Title Tuesdays, but I think he's played in the last couple, and he's been doing tremendously well. So maybe they're his thing. He should show up more often here. Firouzja, as I mentioned, he's probably the most dangerous player sitting there at 6 points in the chasing pack. But man, he is facing off against a rather annoying system. Wouldn't you guys say? Wouldn't you guys say? This is tough to break through. So G5 and then H4 is the normal type of reaction. Firouzja wants to maybe bring that knight to C5. Makes a lot of sense. Is he going to sacrifice here? No. No. No, he's not that crazy, is he? Yeah, he's going for more what I thought. The knight coming to C5. And eventually he wants C6, but for now it's actually quite frustrating. Hard to get that. Queen D4, the king's going to go back. Or even F6 is playable, but I don't like allowing G5. Okay, he starts with G5. So is Firouzja scared of, like, for example, knight C5, check, king back? Is he scared of that happening? Okay, he is. Question answered. Knight C5 still wants to happen. I think knight D5 here. And there's going to be a queen B2 check. Yeah, knight D5 looks strong. I'm pretty sure that's the move. Knight D5, knight D5. Yep. This is, I think Firouzja should be in trouble here, if I'm not mistaken. So, again, the tricky part with this is that the queen looks like it's going to activate to one of those squares. Bishop F3, there's always queen H3. He's gone E5, but now, after takes, what does he want? F5? Or push? Takes queen C3, I think. That's the idea. That's the idea. Meanwhile, let's take a look at that first place matchup that we were paying attention to earlier. White seems like he's doing a really good job. And look at this. Bishop takes H5 here, and he just moves the rook. He doesn't want to deal with that. Why? Takes, knight check. No matter where the king moves, queen takes H5. So that's a great little tactic there. Just wins a clean pawn. And yeah, Fedoseev looks like he's absolutely cruising here to a victory, which means he would have 8 out of 8 points and be sitting in a great position to win this entire event. Yeah, there's 3 more rounds. Well, this round that we're looking at right now, and then 2 more after that. Knight C5. Wojtaszek here, up a little bit on time, which is quite important, but he's man, he's against a tough player. Renato Terry Lujan is just so solid. This guy's a really, really good speed chess player. But I do prefer Wojtaszek's position. Knight c6, some sort of, maybe even knight takes b3 after knight c6. I'm not sure if that works. Maybe a bit crazy. It looks good, actually. It looks good. So knight there, knight takes, rook a8. Is there? No, there's none of that. So yeah, I think knight takes. I think that's good. Oh, here's what we have to be careful of. Knight there, but there's rook takes c6, and then king g7. Oof. Yeah, I think this works out. So he goes g4. But black is just better here. Black is just better here. Firouzja, by the way, already won that position, which I was saying was so unclear. And it almost looked like white was doing well. But e5, as I said, the queen activates. The knight comes in and just Firouzja, so tricky. Knight e2, check. And why did he resign? First of all, the king cannot go there because of checkmate on the h-file. We actually just saw this theme in the other game. And if king there, queen g3 is mate on the spot. So there you go. Very, very impressive by Firouzja. So not only is black stopping knight there, but... Or sorry, rook there, rather. But I was going to say he's playing knight g4. Now I'm not so sure about this knight g4 move. You may have to go for it. Because this doesn't look so clear. Black sort of got himself into this weird mating net here. Yeah, so he is going to go for this. Rook b7. And the king is going to walk up for sure. Yep. Can't let that bit get cut off. So check here. Rook there. And you can try that. He was rook e4. Interesting. Oh, he won by time. Wow. Renato Terry Lujan did not get rook a7 off in time, which is crazy. He's such an accomplished speed chess player. It happens to everyone that, you know, you just don't get that move off in time. But man, what the heck happened here? Guys, I thought this was over. I thought the game was finished. Oh my goodness. This game is still going. Bishop takes, g5 threatened. Oh my goodness, take that. Bishop takes g5. Oh, bishop h4. Oh, he missed. Oh no, bishop h4. There was queen takes g6. What a game. Queen f7. But you take, and then this guy's hanging. Holy smokes, this may just be a draw at the end of all this nonsense. Rook back. This is just madness. Rook there. King f7. Oh, is the king going to go all the way over? No, you got to take this now. I think you just take it. Just a draw. Oh, wait, hang on. What am I saying? Oh, black saves the draw by some miracle. Wow. Wow. What a draw by these two guys. And as I said, just like my story about the GM norm, nobody's happy. These guys have 7.5 points. Nobody won. Hikaru won his games. He moves to 7.5. Pragnananda won. Yes. Although he did lose the game earlier, so I don't believe he's in contention. Let's stick with some of these final games here of this round. We're about to move into round 9 coming up next. So the final two, the money rounds, coming up. Planning knight c4. Instinctively, I would say h5 is the correct move. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He just messed that up completely. Yeah, this is just a draw now. He messed that up completely. And this one, it's also drawn. Are there... Oh. Last couple games. Here we go. There we go. And I think that is the end of the round. Here we go. All right. That's the end of the round, guys. We're into round 9 now. And you can see the standings here. We got Hikaru. This Funo09. I don't know. Who's this? Does anyone know who this is? Fedoseev, Vladimir Anish Hikaru, Wojtaszek. And then this guy. I'm not sure who it is. Firouzja also chasing with 7 points. A ton of strong players here. Niels Grandelius, Vladislav Kolev, Dmitry Andreikin, Nihal Sarin. I mean, the list goes on. The list goes on and on. We also have, I just saw at the end there, Ivanchuk 7 out of 8. So he's doing fantastic as well. So we got a few games to keep an eye on. Probably the top 3 are the most important. Let's make sure we open all these games up. But Hikaru, with the white pieces against Vladimir Anish, definitely going to be looking for a win to jump ahead here in Title Tuesday. Former U18 world champion. Interesting. Didn't know that. So he won the World Youth tournament. I guess he's an international master, but probably well on the way to grandmaster if he hasn't confirmed that title already. Probably, you know, he was about to become a GM in his next tournament. All of a sudden, coronavirus. He can't play anymore. Man, just think all those people out there who are, you know, super strong about to become GMs. Everything just got delayed. Can you imagine when I was going for GM? Imagine if coronavirus hit, guys, when I had my beard. I just thought about that. You know how insane that would be? I'm like some homeless guy with a beard grinding for the GM title. Now all of a sudden we have coronavirus and they cancel all the tournaments. I can't play anymore. And I just have a 2-year beard. That'd be such a massive derail. I'm actually so glad that didn't happen. That'd be a freaking disaster. Good lord. All right. In any case, b4 threaten. I would expect a5, and there it is. You can play b4 anyway, but I'm not sure if you want to. Probably just focus on developing. Even knight d2 to lend more support. b4 coming next. Actually, you know, let me just point out why he's not playing b4. Because he's actually losing material if he does. So knight c3. Yeah, Hikaru's playing much more solid. Not falling for any of that nonsense. Queen e3 is sort of the idea here. Also, knight g5 is always a move. He's lending more support there. It might switch the rooks like that. I think he's gonna yeah, he's gonna take that for sure. Onishuk might take this pawn here because the alternative bishop f5, bishop c2 is reasonable, but I'm more concerned about e6 after bishop f5. That looks like an issue. Ugh. Doesn't look pretty, guys, but you can see sort of his idea. I mean, he wants to play c5 and take this pawn next. I don't believe in it, though. Let's take a look at Firouzja's game. What on earth is happening here? Wojtaszek and Firouzja. Knight takes e6 was played. Firouzja going for it here. And at the end of the day, Firouzja's up a pawn? No, it's even. It's actually even pawns. I would still say that he should be better here, but you can see how Black's going to try to hold things together. b6, and yeah, I guess it does hold. Will he try bishop a3? Okay, so b6, what do you do? Maybe bishop e3 and just slow play? I don't like that move at all. What? Just bishop g5. Game over? Sorry, I'm missing something. Okay, Firouzja saw something that was also direct, but yeah, bishop g5 was also completely winning because the rook had to defend b7 and e6. So, yeah, either way, both moves very good. Firouzja's is more direct because it's literally just a tactic. but I guess it also gave the option for b6. So maybe bishop g5 was slightly better. In any case, Firouzja's going to win material here. Probably knight d4 back is the strongest move here. Yeah, knight d4 is definitely the strongest move here. Yep. Firouzja is one thing that's really like Firouzja does so well is when he's winning or when he has these positions which are totally crushing. By the way, his opponent might resign here. Takes b6 is the only try. Yeah, but he does resign. Wojtaszek's kind of a principal player. He's not going to play around in a position he's totally lost in. One of the things about Firouzja, which is so good, like one of his best assets, is when he's completely winning, he still finds the best move. So it's just one of those things that makes him so hard to deal with, is that in time pressure, or you might think, oh, I have some compensation here or something, and even when it's unnecessary, he finds a tactic. Or even when he's already dead winning, he finds the most accurate way to put you away without a compensation. So it's a very frustrating style to play against. Okay, so first of all, there are a lot of hanging rooks in the position. Taking is always met by taking this way, and with the king having this escape route, I think he's going to grab there. Maybe rook c7 and go like that. No, he just takes away the diagonal. No point in playing that on. So rook c6, rook c8. Okay, or rook c3. Don't know if that would have been my choice, but because rook c6 threatens the bishop, and if you take, I can actually take that bishop. Pawn takes king h8 is fine. Rook h6 we'll see here. Well, surely we'll see rook h6. Wow, okay. Well, if he's going to do that, blunder the bishop as well. Rook c1. Yeah, I thought rook h6 was the way to stay in the game, at least, fighting, but still completely winning for Fedoseev. Okay, Hikaru. Let's go back to his game. This game is equal pawns, equal everything. He has a time advantage, though. Knight c4. Definitely slightly better for Hikaru. No question about it. Here comes some knight e5. Knight on d5 is so strong, but there's some chances for Hikaru. Knight a5, rook d7, and he's rerouting the knight. Tricky knight. He just won a pawn. Hikaru just won a pawn. Very nice. Knight e6. Yeah. Over. And this position, by the way, still requires a lot of technique, but the problem is Hikaru has that technique. So it makes things very easy. I mean, you still have to work. Like, if I had this position, I wouldn't necessarily be so confident with the white pieces. But Hikaru finds the way. So let's see. f4, king h4, probably rook check. Could also have taken that h pawn, but he wants to take with the king. Makes more sense. Yeah. And Hikaru wins a very critical game. He may be winning this title Tuesday with a strong last round performance. I think he may play Fedoseev. I don't think they've played yet. Fedoseev and Nakamura are probably meeting in the final round, guys. And we can see Kovalev. I said, watch out. At the very start of this broadcast, I said, watch out for Vladislav Kovalev. This guy did so well in the last edition of Title Tuesday, and in general, he's just a very, very dangerous player. He's got 8 out of 9 points. Firouzja, 8 out of 9. Nihal, 8 out of 9 as well. And Ivanchuk, 8 points out of 9. He's almost at 3,000. He's killing it. We actually spectated one of his only losses. Well, his only loss, I should say, not one of his only. So we saw that game. E2 wins. E2 followed by mate. Bishop takes G2 wins. Oh, okay. A lot of wins, and in the end, he blunders his bishop, but he can't take it because of mate, so. What an insane game. Black just missed like 1,000 wins there. Okay. He's gonna get mated or something. Yeah. Okay. He ends up winning, but man, that was shaky. That was shaky. Baby Shaq. Oh, we got Baby Shaq here. Going for the draw. Baby Shaq Arena. Oh, Queen. Oh, that is a check. Never mind. Baby Shaq. Still fighting. Oh, okay. Baby Shaq goes down. Baby Shaq goes down. Rip. Rip Baby Shaq. We're in the last round, guys. The money round for sure. This matchup between Fedoseev and Nakamura is this is for everything. All the money gets decided here. If they draw, though, we may split the pot between a lot of players. So we are going to keep an eye on some of these other matchups. Like, man, there are some hype matchups, actually. Ivanchuk against Artemiev is exciting as heck. We got Nihal against Kovalev. They're playing some London System Theory right now. And then Firouzja, Safarli. So we got 4 games that definitely pique my interest. And really? Naka taking a draw? Damn. Okay. Okay. I didn't even get to preview, you know, I didn't get to hype it up or anything. Just Naka took a draw already. I think there's gonna be a lot of players that tie with the points that they end up with. 9 points out of 10. And the issue is that the prize money is going to get split by so many people. I don't think he's actually making that much money here. Artemiev Chucky, that's where we're going. Yeah, that's where we are right now. We are on what I hope is going to be just an absolute firework show. I mean, it already looks like it, right? I mean, G6 is probably going to be played or something like this. This should be a good one. Firouzja Safarli, I'm keeping my eye on, as well as Nihal against Kovalev. So we got a few games to split our time between. But Chucky, I don't know if this is it fair to say that this is his first title Tuesday? Maybe someone can correct me if that's not the case, but I've never seen him play. But I feel like he may have played in some edition in the past that I'm not aware of. In any case, it's good to have him in the tournament. He's doing well. 8 out of 9 points. He's only lost 1 game, and it was a game he was absolutely crushing, by the way. So Ivanchuk has had a very successful day. Clearly a bunch of good good performances, good games. Knight e5, knight c4. Usually before black plays knight c4, he even plays knight b6. So I wouldn't be surprised to see knight b6 as a move, followed by b3. Something like knight b6, b3, queen c7, knight d1. And the knight slides over like that. This knight watches that pawn, and the b3 pawn stops the knight from evading. So yeah, I imagine we'll see something like that. Yeah, something like queen c7, knight d1, d5 to me looks great. Okay, he's going for this. Takes and then d5. Yeah, this looks like really energetic reaction from Artemiev. I think he's playing well. I wouldn't be surprised if Ivanchuk plays this, because you want to meet d5 with f4 e5, I think. How's he handling this? Knight a4. Okay, but the whole center's falling apart here. He's going to take and take there. And then some knight f3 comes in. This is interesting, though, but I have a feeling Ivanchuk will not end up on the good side of things. Yeah, he wants to trade and play bishop d3. There's no way white can keep the queens on here, right? Wow, he offers the queens to stay on the board here. Crazy. I didn't even think that was an option. Nihal against Kovalev. This position here, basically, white is going to have to play c4 at some point. And if black can arrange the knight, and there it is, to f4, I think the position can really shape up for Vladislav. So white has to play this idea, like just has to get that break in. Firouzja and Safarli drew, by the way. And it looks like it was some perpetual around the king, not an agreed draw. So there's 2 games which can affect the standings. It's this one and the Nihal and Kovalev one. So we'll see if Hikaru and Fedoseev end up sharing their prize money with more players or not. Firouzja, 8.5 out of 10, but I don't think he will be coming in 3rd place. It's a fantastic score, believe me. Safarli, there's Arabic Falcon, that's Salem Saleh from United Arab Emirates. He's got 8.5 out of 10 as well, but I don't think these guys are going to get any share of the money because there are these 2 games we're watching here which are going to really decide the podium. Yeah, Hikaru's tiebreaks are better, but again, it doesn't really matter for the prize sharing. This is a great move, by the way. Ivanchuk seems to be playing well. If Rook takes, can he get away with that? He might do it. Because the idea is that if you take and take, there's Rook E2. But if you take right away, yeah, he's going to do it. The king runs. Maybe Artemiev thought he had some sort of Rook C2 trick, but the Rook hits the queen. Queen E4. Okay. Planning some stuff here, but can he get out of this? Queen D4? Is Rook C1. Oh man, is Ivanchuk in trouble? I can't tell. It's a very, very tactical position. I can tell you I would be losing this in a couple of moves if I was white. I would absolutely expect to lose this. So Queen D4, Rook C1. I don't know if there's something playable there. By the way, G6, he forces him to take with F2 and now plays Rook C2. He's just winning. I think he's just winning. So if Artemiev wins, that's actually what Hikaru and Fedoseev want. They want that result. Because that means that they don't share the prizes as much. Also here, Kovalev is looking like the big favorite. E4. Tricky. The knight is covering G3. So important. By the way, you can take everything here and play Queen H2. That looks like a really strong move as well. Whoa, Queen G3, Queen G3. Queen G3 has to be killing here. I mean, there's also knight here, but I would say Queen G3 should be lights out. Yeah, take. So basically clean up some pawns. Probably pawn takes or H3. All looks good. F2 cannot be played. Gotta keep that in mind, but check and check is what you do. Oh, sorry, Queen G2. What am I saying? Just wins on the spot. So Queen G2 wins on the spot. Queen H3, Queen takes G4, also tempting. And then you can play Queen G2 maybe. So yeah, he goes like this. And then I think he's going to go Queen G2 here. Oh, okay. He's missing the idea of Queen G2. But like, yeah. I'm assuming there's a lot of moves that win. Yeah. Okay. He played it. He found it. So that means that Kovalev is going to share 1st place with Fedoseev and Hikaru, and that's your top 3 right there. Because Ivanchuk did lose in the final round. Artemiev has 8.5 points. A great tournament for him as well. And there it is. Official. Official. So there might be a few games here still finishing up in this tournament, of course, but the top 3 is going to be Hikaru, Fedoseev, and Kovalev. 1, 2, 3, and they're all going to share the prize money. $750 1st place, $400 for 2nd place, and I believe $150 for 3rd. And it's $1,600 in total prizes for this for the event today. There are some other prizes like top streamer, best streamer, or best female. So there are some other prizes, and there we go. Blunder, and 8.5 points for Funo09. I haven't seen him playing in many of these events either. And Eric, Eric's playing Kosteniak. This is a great game too. What's happening? Just a draw. Yeah, just a draw here. There we go. So Eric finishes 6.5 points after a good start. So looks like the rest of the tournament didn't go that well. Okay, and yeah, we're just gonna watch the rest of these games. Gotta try the check, right? Wow. Nice move, eh? Oh, I don't think that's the move. No. You had to play king f7 there. No. This must be losing now. Yeah, this is still tricky though. Okay, I think he managed to get it back. Yep, nicely done, rook e7. Nicely done by Gawain, showing the other drawing technique. But I think for a moment there, it looked a little suspicious. I think king f7 would be the easier draw. In any case, he gets the job done. I wonder who the top female was. I think we saw one looking for the W in the titles here. Wonder who got top female. Oh, it's Baby Shaq. Guys, it's Baby Shaq. I think Baby Shaq is the top female. 7 out of 10 points. It's Baby Shaq, 7 points out of 10. I mean, there might be other ladies. There we go, with 7 points as well. But Baby Shaq has the best tie breaks. You love to see it. Baby Shaq. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, Hikaru, 9 points out of 10. Vladimir Fedoseev, 9 points out of 10. And Vladislav Kovalev, 9 points out of 10. Those are your top 3 finishers. Those are the top 3 finishers. And they're all going to split the prize money. But, you know, for appearance's sake, Hikaru does take first place with the best tiebreaks, rather. With the best tiebreaks. So, another exciting conclusion to this, I guess, May 19th edition of Title Tuesday. Perugia. We had Giri in there as well. Actually, you can see him on the screen there. I was just scrolling past his name. A lot of top players playing in these events. And in the end, a lot of people had undefeated days. So some super performances. But even the guys who had 8.5 points, I mean, 8.5 points out of 10 in a field like this, in a tournament like this, with at the start there was 950 players. It's just an insane performance. It's so strong that even that performance is not good enough for top 3. That's what we're saying here. So we got that to celebrate. We got Baby Shaq to celebrate winning top female. It was good fun today. We had some expected results, meaning, you know, Hikaru doing well, finishing on top. Same with Firouzja, doing very well. We had some unexpected results, blunders. I mean, failed checkmates, hanging stuff. We saw rook and bishop. We saw rook against knight. We saw rook and knight. We saw bishop and knight. We saw everything. So thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much what I gotta say. I hosted the last 2 Title Tuesdays. I won't be back for the next one. Who knows? Maybe I might play. That's the thing about commentating, guys. You put me in the commentary chair, I'm gonna get a bit antsy, looking to get in there myself. So thanks for tuning in. Had a great time today. Thanks for hanging out, guys, in the chat. Exciting event, and congrats to the 3 winners. So take care. If there's more chess, or if we are going raiding over, we're Botez Live. There we go. Ran over the Botez Live channel. Thank you guys for watching. Show the girls some love over there, Alexandra, Andrea, and that's all for me. Bye, guys.